Did you know that I was appointed perpetual dictator, an unprecedented title in the history of Rome? Greetings, I am Julius Caesar. I conquered Gaul, expanding Roman territory like never before. But my rise to power ended tragically, stabbed in the Senate on the Ides of March. If you want to discover more about my life, full of victories, conspiracies, and tragedies, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See you next time. I was born into a patrician family, the Julii, an ancient lineage that traced its origins back to the very god Mars, but we were in a state of decline. My father died when I was only 16 years old, and I was forced to take on responsibilities beyond my young age. Out of love, I married Cornelia, the daughter of a family ally, defying the dictator Sulla. This challenge cost me my inheritance, my priesthood, and my safety. I was forced to hide and flee from Rome to preserve my life. Despite my youth, I did not fear facing hardships. I joined the army and proved to be a skilled and brave soldier. I was awarded the Civic Crown, one of the highest military decorations in Rome. My military career provided me with the respect and experience I needed. I returned to Rome during the tumultuous times of conflict between the Optimates and Populars. I adopted the popular cause, driven by my love for the Roman people. I began my ascent in Roman politics, proving to be a skilled orator and a shrewd politician. I did not know then that this would mark the beginning of a life full of victories, betrayals, and radical changes for the history of Rome. One of my most characteristic achievements was, without a doubt, the conquest of Gaul. In a span of just a decade, from 58 to 50 BC, I managed to subdue a vast region that extended from the Alps to the Rhine River and from the Mediterranean to the English Channel. This victory greatly expanded the territory of the Roman Republic and provided me with the prestige and wealth I needed to consolidate my power in Rome. Not only did I succeed in conquering territories, but I also faced a rebellion led by the Gaul Vercingetorix. Despite the difficulties, I managed to defeat him in the Battle of Alesia in a memorable siege. After the battle, Vercingetorix himself surrendered to me, solidifying my control over Gaul. Another notable achievement was my reform of the Roman calendar. I implemented the Julian calendar, based on the solar year, in place of the old lunar calendar. This new calendar was much more accurate and remains the basis of Western calendars to this day. During this time, I also became involved in a relationship with the Egyptian queen Cleopatra. Although this relationship was mainly political, it also had a personal component, and we had a son together, Caesarion. My end came on a day that has become synonymous with betrayal and death, the Ides of March, March 15th, 44 BC. That day, I was heading to the Senate, disregarding warnings and ill omens. My wife Calpurnia had ominous dreams, and a soothsayer had warned me of the danger lurking on the Ides of March. However, I did not pay attention to these omens. Upon entering the Senate, I was surrounded by a group of senators, including people I trusted, such as my protege Mark Antony and my own nephew Marcus Junius Brutus. To my astonishment, they drew their daggers and began to stab me. I was wounded 23 times. According to reports, when I saw Brutus among the attackers, I uttered the famous words, "Et tu, Brute?" My death was not in vain. It marked the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire. My reforms and my conquests changed the face of Rome and left a legacy that endures to this day. My life was a constant struggle for power and glory, but also for the well-being of the Roman people. I invite you to continue exploring the lives of people who have left their mark on history. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any videos. Rome wasn't built in a day, and history is a continuous construction that helps us understand who we are and where we come from. See you in the next video.